What's up, everybody? Rick Denham here, Holy Moly Outdoors, bringing back a Tech Tip Tuesday. So I'm going to show you a cool tech tip on organizing your weight system for fishing dick nights or other drifting methods. So stay tuned. So we just had really our first heavy fall rain, and the rivers are full of pink salmon, but our coho are right on their tails. So this is the perfect time to get your gear together, get ready for when that water drops, it's going to be fish on. So I wanted to show a cool way for you to organize your weight system for the boat or the bank with just a couple quick items. All the credit for this, guys, truly has to go to one of my buddies, Jason Hudgens. This is his dingo balls, and I laugh at that. It's been going on for a couple years that he's been doing it, and I asked his permission because I really think this is a video that will benefit a lot of people. I've seen him do it in his boat of how he organizes this. You can do it by the size of weight. You can also color coordinate this as well and make it even easier for yourself out of the boat. Because truly one of the most popular techniques for our Puget Sound coho is fishing a dick night. And this allows for you to have all of your weights the same dropper length of the straw and really keeps them nice and tidy, no tangles, and it makes a huge difference when you're going to be on the water quickly and fishing. So stay tuned as we dive into this right away of what materials you need to get started. All right, so this is simple. You really only need 4 items. You need some sort of a straw, and these flexible bendy ones are just fine. Very cheap from Walmart. You can see the package here. If I can even find some off Amazon or whatever, I'll link them for you down in the description below. But just a simple straw, that's all you need. You're going to need some leader line for your droppers. You're going to need, obviously, your weights, and I have an assortment of types down below just to kind of walk you through. But this is the big key, is you need a little carabiner. Now, essentially, what is going to happen is you're going to tie your dropper weights with a loop knot at the top. It allows for easy clip-on for fishing, but this organizes basically by that little loop going onto the carabiner, but through the straw, so the weight will essentially sit right like that. So there's no tangles. It can't flop around. We've all been there when you start trying to organize too much and you don't have a way to keep them from tangling. It's a mess. And on a boat, right, that's where it can get nasty. So keeping this simple, you just have your whole pile of your straws with your weights, color coordinated, right? So if you wanted, which these are 3/8 drift weights, you could have another set for a different kind and another set for there. So 3 colors. Dark blue could be the heaviest, lighter blue, and then the lightest. You guys can catch the drift there, but yeah, very simple, straightforward. Probably already have a pair of scissors, but help cut your leader line. So what we'll do, I like 6-pound test because it makes this thing very easy. In case you do hang up your lead, it will break free because most of your main line is going to be a little bit heavier than 6-pound. So you will cut your leader, and this is where the loop knot that I mentioned, right? So just a simple sturgeon's loop. So you take and pinch this in your hand, wrap it around your finger once, it creates a little loop there. You're going to take the main loop, push it back through the loop that you created. And sometimes you gotta reposition, but essentially you see the little knot that creates. Okay, Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Again, droppers are made to just be broken off when they happen to get hung up. So that, see if we can get it good. There's your loop, right? That's what connects to your main line on your snap swivel. And you got now your straw. Okay, this doesn't matter which way really you feed it through, but you can use these straws as a gauge. So I'm going to feed it all the way down, keep feeding it, and it's going to reach the bottom end, just like so. All right. Now I have a little bit extra line here, but this will help to get where I want these to be. Now, again, pick your favorite weight you like. Could be any shape. It could be even something like these Dave's Tangle Free. That'll not even lead at all. But it helps you to be able to be prepped ahead of time, and truly that helps you to be more organized, which if you're in a hot bite and you don't have to tie up a bunch of rigs, this makes it super nice. So I'm essentially going to try and run this right to the edge of the straw and just do a simplified version of my overhand knot. And get this a little bit wet with saliva so that knot can cinch down. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that off camera so I didn't drop it. But there you go. So your dropper is now tied on. Got the loop at the top end. I measured it off the straw the best that I could. Not every one of these is going to be perfect, but you'll start to get a hang of how far that front lead needs to be. Okay, so now I've threaded that back through, and you got your weight sitting right at the edge. Now this is where the cool part comes into the organizing, is that little loop goes over the top of that carabiner. And there you go. Now I do have a little bit of slack there, so truly to fix that, right, if you want, keep everything nice and clean, is you can just tie it closer to the straw. That way you even have less of slack. But that's it, right? So now I can go through and tie up a whole bunch of these, clip them to my vest, clip them down on the boat. And here's an awesome part, and why that flex straw is cool, is now I just made up even more if I accidentally tied it too much. And if I want that off, okay, you just slide the loop, open the hook, boom, pull the straw straight off, tie that loop on your line, and you have an instant dropper and a full storage system for them. So hope this is helpful to you guys. I thought it was a genius idea. So Jason, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be able to share this with everybody. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys out in the water, catching some big chrome fall coho. and having some fun with the pinks that are still around. So, tight lines, guys. We'll catch you on the water here real soon. Thank you guys, as always. Fish on!